think. That'll be good. And then I'll just check my sound, and then we'll start. So Wednesdays have officially become Workshop Wednesday. So today we're going to do a little bit of an arm balance, a little flow to warm up, and then our arm balance, kind of prepare for the actual arm balance pose. And I haven't really focused too much on arm balances lately. So today we'll do it. We'll break it down and make it happen. How's that sound? If you're new with us, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is class number 111 in our quarantine yoga studio. It's very exciting, 111 classes. That's something that I thought I would do. I'll close that back door in a second. Just want to make sure we got proper sound. Oh yeah, good.
If you're new with us, welcome. Welcome.
Yeah. There we go. So we got good sound. Keep that going. And then I'll just keep that there. And change this slightly so you guys got a better angle / view. And then we're ready to go. Those of you that have been tracking my back, only because my back has been an issue for me for the last week and a couple days. I spent last night on a lacrosse ball, and I just kind of let it dig right in to this piece. And I have to say, it was harder to relax, which is a sign that there's some congestion back there and, a little bit of pain, but pain, go away, come back another day. So went for a little run this morning, half an hour, just to get the body juices flowing, and felt great, felt really good. Funny enough, after my time on the lacrosse ball yesterday, the back felt okay, and but then I sat down on the couch with Madison, and we were just playing last night, and then I got up and I was like, oh my God, I feel like an old man. But then this morning I woke up and it was so much better. So should be able to do our arm balances today. That should be fun. Part of the reason I haven't been doing them is because I haven't wanted to push myself in that way. But today we should be able to do some. So let's go ahead and begin. Time is at 9:05. Try to start at 9:05. So feet about shoulder distance, bring the palms together, close the eyes, relax the shoulders. Start breathing in and out of the nose, good smooth, even breaths. Let the shoulders drop down, let the top of the head float up. Just take a moment, set an intention for your practice. Intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen, whatever it is for you that allows you to add a bit more meaning to your breath and your movements. While you're doing that, drop the head over down to your left side, easy neck stretch. So you pull the right shoulder down and away, get a nice deep stretch. Switch sides, same thing. Good, drop the arms, make a few circles with the head, one direction, about 3, 4, 5 times. And again, my announcement as usual, we do these classes on a donation basis, switch directions. And you can go to 5pointyoga.com and scroll down just a little bit, sign up for your class through Mind Body, or send us a little donation for an online class, suggested $15, or Venmo me directly, shoulder rolls, forward and back, which is at Teddy McDonald. Someone asked the Venmo again yesterday. So appreciate everybody who's been continuing to do that and keep our lights on, studio going, arms up from here. It's officially, so I'm working behind the scenes to get, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms up, just to get this all online. So so you can just kind of become a monthly member. Then you don't have to worry about your individual. You could do individual donations, but you can also just become a member and not worry about it. So working on all that, which hopefully will be ready in the next couple weeks or so. Fold over. You can actually go to patreon.com right now. It's not 5-point yoga, it's conscious endurance. So, or go to my site, teddymcdonald.com, and then switch sides and go sign up for the newsletter, and also go to the community link and join that community there. So a couple different online options for those of you at home. A few different ways you can be part of this whole de-stressing for life process. Back to the center. Lean back, take a nice big inhale, and then fold down forward as you exhale. Start with the legs slightly bent. Lightly bent, slightly bent here. Breathe. Dropping the head down, breath smooth. Just gonna keep this. There we go. There we go. Good. And then from here, clasp the hands behind you, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. Good, one more breath. Release the arms, engage the abdomen, slowly roll your way back up. Take a few arm circles, one arm. Make a few circles here. Breathing. And then switch sides. Same thing, other side. Good, side to side. I saw a friend of mine comment on another friend's post on social media, and he said, I was depressed. She was just saying how she was a little bit depressed and not really sure what's going on and how it's going to go and all this. And then he said, bring the palms together and close your eyes, take a nice deep breath. He's like, I was depressed April, May, and June. Arms up, take a big inhale, lift up. Fold down forward as you exhale. Start with the legs slightly bent, halfway up. As you inhale, look forward, and then step back to plank, top of a push-up. Hold it here, breathe. And it's so it's going around, right? But to combat any kind of depression or any kind of psychological, mental dips or lulls, one way is to move your body. There's no doubt about it. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Press back up, plank. Halfway, chaturanga. Press back up, plank. Halfway down, chaturanga. Press up, plank. Two more. Lower, abdomen strong. Press up. One more. Lower. Push up. Drop to the knees. Cat and cow tilts for the spine. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, round the back. Tuck the tailbone. Keep that going. Easy. Inhale. Exhale. A few times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And it's okay too, by the way, if you're home and you're not feeling 100%, physically or emotionally or mentally, it's okay. I think that's one of the first things that we need to do is just allow ourselves to have a dip, allow ourselves to have a lull. It doesn't always need to be positive and great and shiny all the time. Lift the feet up side to side, shoulder and hip together one side, shoulder and hip together other side. Shoulder and hip together, shoulder and hip together. And I think allowing yourself to kind of surrender to the fact that it's a strange time and it's a weird time and there might be a little dip in your positivity level allows you to just relax and soften and let it pass through. All right. A couple more times, side to side. Good. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. Breathe into the back of that leg. Switch sides, same thing, stretch. Straightening both legs. Come up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. When you get there, extend the spine, look forward, inhale, fold down, drop the head, exhale, all the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Arms up again, inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back as you exhale. And remember, easy first. Drop to the knees, lower all the way to the mat. Gentle cobra. Easy back bend, and then downward facing dog. You reverse it back to the hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog, fingers are spread, palms are flat, lifting the tailbone, extending the shoulders, gently pressing the thighs down, heels down, breathe. You know, our body is a tool. Up on the toes, walk, or you could jump forward, extending that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. So I talk about the mind as a tool sometimes because people believe what the mind says too often, in my opinion. Arms up, inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step or jump. Chaturanga. Gentle inhale, back bend, and then down dog, exhale. So the mind, if we can understand the mind as a tool to help us, and if it goes wacky or negative or critical or for too long a period of time, you know, we have to turn to the body. If we're not already, up on the toes, walk softly or hop forward. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale, and use the body to move through the stress, which is exactly what we're doing here. Arms up again, inhale. Fold down, exhale. But when you move, halfway up, step back or jump. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take the right leg up behind you. You want to make sure you're moving to the point where you actually get out of your own head. So by breathing deeper and, you know, working harder, not to the point of injury, but to the point that you let go of your mind, right? Good. Shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Think about your upper back here, and then lift it. Forward knee across your body to your left. Twist and squeeze. Back and up. Forward up to your right. Back and up. And then all the way forward to the hands. Pause here. On the fingertips. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Exhale. Bend the knee, drop the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to do an easy twist from here. So go ahead and have your left hand down. Take the right arm up. Turn and twist. Lengthen the upper body, twist and turn, breathe deeply. One more inhale, and then hands down, back foot turns flat. Come on up, warrior one. Hold warrior one, arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Hips forward, breathing deeply. From here, clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, lift that upper body up, draw the shoulders back and down, take a big inhale, fold down forward as you exhale. Oh. Good, come on back up. Warrior one, inhale, hands down to the floor, exhale, take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower down, upward facing dog. I'm gonna go easy, and downward facing dog. And then your left side right away, take it up behind you, hold it up there. Breathe right back to your breath. Jaw relaxed, face relaxed, extending the shoulders up, dropping the heel down, feeling it. Shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it back and up. Forward knee to your right side, twist. Back and up from there. Forward up to your left side. Back and up. All the way forward to the hands. Right here. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips down. Keep that going. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then right hand down, left arm up. Twist and turn. Lengthen up, drive the back leg back, lengthen the heart, twist up, breathe deeply. One more inhale. And then hands down from there. Turn the back foot, come on up, warrior one. I forgot my foam roller today. Arms up, twist. I might have lacrosse balls here. Actually, oh, maybe they're home, I don't know. What do I got here? I got something to work on my back a little bit later. Welcome to my mind. Go ahead and clasp the hands behind you, interlace the fingertips, lift the heart up, draw the shoulders back and down, take a big inhale, fold down as you exhale. Stretch, breathe, soften, strong back leg, lift the arch. And then come on back up. Warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Hold it here, breathe. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth. Notice your mind. Notice what you're thinking about. And if you don't like it, then change it. And it's easier said than done. Come up on the toes when you're ready. Walk softly to the hands. But you can focus on your breath. Halfway up, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Stand, hands together, exhale. You know, my friend who says he was depressed for 3 months, every single day he woke up, he had the opportunity to be grateful that he woke up, because not everybody wakes up. And that's a big, big, big thing, right? Just that slight shift. Oh my gosh, I woke up. Holy shit, I get to live life. Regardless of what it looks like or feels like or your expectations and all of that. You woke up, you win. Chair pose, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Everything else is just icing on the cake. Halfway up, step or jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Down dog. Right leg, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down to the floor. Leg back, abdomen strong, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down to the floor. Take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog, hold it. And breathe. One more breath. And then up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Inhale. And stand. Hands together. Exhale. Big full breath. Back to chair when you're ready. Inhale. Excuse me. Fold as you exhale. Halfway up as you inhale. Step back or jump. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Right leg first. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Inhale. Stretch. Hands down. Abdomen strong. Take the leg back. Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Inhale. Stretch. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hold it. Breathe. Do one more cycle. A few breaths here. And then up on the toes again. Walk or lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Inhale. Stand. Hands together. Exhale. Good. Full breath. And then one more round. Sun salutation B. Chair pose. Inhale. Warming up. Fold as you exhale. Halfway up. Inhale. Step back or jump. Your choice. Lower all the way to the mat or halfway to chaturanga. You go up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Right leg first. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Very good. From here, let's drop to the knees for a moment. Keep your toes tucked. All right, don't point the toes, keep them tucked. And then you're gonna sit back onto the heels. And just sitting back onto the heels here. Stretching. All right. And breathing and softening. Those birds are crazy, huh? Go ahead and interlace the fingertips. Turn the palms forward. Reach the arms up. Keep breathing into your feet. Breathe into the feet. Lift the upper body up. Lean back slightly. Breath smooth. Good. One more inhale. Reach up. Lean back. And then come all the way forward. Down. Lift the feet. Wiggle the toes a little bit. You can roll the ankles also if you need to roll the ankles some. Opposite direction. Good. Downward facing dog. Down dog, take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, big stretch. Switch sides, big stretch. Right leg when you're ready. Take it up behind you, bring it forward. We're gonna stay on the back toes. Stay on the back toes. Come on up. We're going to do just a little standing sequence here. Staying on the back toes, you're in crescent pose. Arms are up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth, and then driving that back leg down. So to sink that front leg down a little bit. Feel that hip flexor stretch here. Reaching the arms up. Breathing deep, arms out to the side, breath smooth. One more inhale, and then lean forward, step up, warrior three. Warrior three, drive the back leg back, lengthen the upper body forward, arms out to the side, breathe deep. Half moon pose, slowly, lift that left hip up, right hand down. Whoa, crash if you need to. So block if you need to also, but drive that back leg back if you can. Left arm up to the ceiling. A few breaths here. Looking down, bend the standing leg a little. Come on back up. Warrior three for a moment. Then left hand down, right arm up. Twist and turn. Lift the back leg, twist it up. One more inhale. Whoa. And then drop it all down. Hands and feet down. Shake out that right leg for a moment. Shake it out. And we're going to squat down. So a little squat. Let's see. See if I can crack my knee a little bit. This one. There's the little one. Good. So squatting, palms together, a few breaths. You can stay in the squat. And again, it's funny, right? Because I was, before my little back thing, which by the way, if you don't know, if you haven't been tracking this whole thing, it's the kind of the right side lower. And I think it's just a little bit overuse. But I've been doing my best to heal it and modify, and it's getting better. It's only been a week and a half now. It's not something that stops me from doing all these things, but it just slows me down a little bit. I get a little bit more cautious. So I want to heal it. But crow pose. Set the hands, lean forward, balance. Notice my knees in the back of the arms. All right, that's a big differentiating factor there. So you could have the knees outside the arms if you're newer. Knees outside the arms if you're newer. That's one option. But if possible, you really want the knees back into the arms this way. And then if you can, one leg back, vinyasa. Lower. I'm just going to lower all the way to the mat. This is what I feel like is better than to go through a full vinyasa when I go to a full upward facing dog. I don't think that's great for my spine. Downward facing dog. But it's funny because down dog, take a moment, bend your left leg, push your right heel down, stretch. I always talk about the squat and how the squat is so important and so potent, and it helps you understand how your body is. Left leg when you're ready, take it up, bring it forward. Stay on the back toes, crescent pose. And in the squat, you understand your ankle flexion, Achilles tightness, calf, your knee flexion, and your quadricep tightness, your hips, and your lower back. And sure enough, I can feel that in my lower back. So, just goes to show you. Once in a while, I know what I'm talking about. Arms out to the side, lift the up, not always, but once in a while. Lift the upper body up, lean back, shoulders down, breath smooth. Oh, it should feel good to open the heart, open the lungs. One more inhale, and then lean forward. Step up, warrior three. Again, balance. Not a long time, so see if you can make it the best balance, you can. Now from here, open up the hip. Right hip opens. Left hand comes down. Breathe. Good, back up from there, and then warrior 3, and switch it. Right hand down, lengthen the upper body, drive the back leg back, lift it up, twist your upper body, and breathe. One more inhale, twist, and then hands and feet down again, shake it out. So now we're going to go back into the squat, and if you stepped one leg back, now you're going to step the opposite leg back. If you're still not at the point where you're stepping the legs back, it does not matter. You just want to work on this is the first kind of basic arm balance that people do. Set the hands, and by the way, if arm balances are not for you today, it's totally fine. You just take your squat and get the stretch. But if you can, set the hands shoulder distance, bend the arms back a little bit, get those knees up into the triceps as you lean forward. Breathe. Abdomen stays strong. Lift this. Yeah, left leg off the floor, and then step it back. So you notice my left leg did not go back all the way because that's the spot that my lower back is a little bit tender. If I lean to the right and then I lift this leg off, that's where it hurts a little bit. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be wise. I'm going to tap into the ancient wisdom in my body. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the right leg, push that left heel down, give it a really big stretch. Back of your leg. Good. Right leg when you're ready, take it up. Bring it forward, turn the back foot. Warrior 1, and then warrior 2. Open up to the side. So any of these classes, any of these 111 completely unique classes, you can always find a benefit from, right? Just because we do similar warm-ups, but then you can always modify. Try to make sure that any level you're at, you have the opportunity to challenge yourself and ultimately heal and feel better after. That's the main idea. Left arm behind the back. Wrap it around here. Lengthen the upper body. Twist and turn up. Breathe. That's okay. To the mat. So right hand down. Lengthen the upper body. Twist and turn up. Breath smooth. Good, then release the left arm, take it over the ear, a few breaths. And then come on, back up. Warrior 2, reverse warrior, back arm down, right arm up and back, stretch. Lift up, lean back, stretch, and breathe. Good, one more inhale, and then forward, wrap the arms. So right arm underneath, left arm behind, clasp and hold. This one's a little bit tighter for me too, so about 7 breaths. I'm gonna skip that one, but you can stay there. Modify it. One more big breath, and then hands down. We go back into a stretch. Come up on the back toes. Walk the right foot over to the right. Outside elbow down, inside elbow down. If it goes down, might not go down. It's fine. If it doesn't, just breathe. Good. Drop the back knee from there. Come on up, straighten the front leg. Straighten the front leg easily. And so lift up. First thing you want to do is stretch the back of the leg, the hamstrings. Lift the upper body up from here. If that's okay for you, you're more flexible, your back is okay, then you can bring your chin closer to your toes. I'm going to avoid that next step right now and just work the hamstrings. Good. And then come forward again, and this time we're going to do a little arm balance prep. Arm balance prep. So, excuse me, right hand goes underneath this leg, if you can. Get that right arm under, set it right near the heel, and then walk the foot over a little bit, move the hand out a little bit so you're kind of on the outside of your mat, and then just take this leg off the floor. Take that leg off the floor, see that? But it's resting on the arm. From here, abdomen strong, straighten the back leg, lower, down, and just hold that. Right. It's hard. Notice your arms need to be bent at 90 degrees. Good. Drop the back knee, push the arms straight. So holding the body up in that way is super challenging. So again, same thing. This time, if you can, you want this tricep to go underneath your rib cage, if that's a possibility. All right, so we're gonna go same thing again. You're gonna set the right hand under the right leg, and then you're gonna turn, even if you need to turn this left hand out to get your elbow underneath the ribs, that would be fine from there. And then lean, and then if that's okay, you lift the back leg. Right, so you're ultimately creating a shelf for your body, if that makes sense. So again, you got a few options. You can either stay in this stretch or work this arm balance one more time, and we'll come back to the other side. So come forward this time, the elbow, tricep underneath the ribs on this side, so you're leaning over. Basically, your body's leaning on the arms. Coming forward here, if possible, straighten both legs. Good. And then step back. Downward facing dog or a vinyasa. Go all the way to the mat again. Let my back have a moment. Gentle cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. Good, and then other side, left leg up, bring it forward. Turn the back foot flat, warrior one first, and then warrior two. Open up to the side. Good news about my back is that it does feel like with the things that I'm doing to help it, whether it's the foam rolling, whether it's the modifications or the lacrosse ball, all those different things, just being super aware of my abdomen, helping support the spine, all those things seem to be allowing it to get better. And the reason I share that is not because I want you to know about my back. I share it because if you happen to have any issues, there are things that you can do that will help you. Right hand around, and it's all the same for basically most injuries. If the right hand around the back, forearm to the thigh, lengthen the upper body up, twist and turn up. So you just have to be there with it, assess it, maybe test it out and see if you can go a little deeper. If the body will tell you, body's communicating with you all the time. Left hand down to the floor, lengthen the upper body, twist up, breathe deep. The question is, are you listening? Good, now release that right hand, take it up over the ear, breathe. Good, then come on back up, warrior two. Push the legs straight, drop the back arm down, left arm up and back, stretch. One more inhale, stretch up. And then forward, Wrap the arms here so you can take the right arm back, left arm under, clasp and hold, lengthen the upper body up, turn and twist and breathe. One more breath. Let it go. Hands down, come up on the back toes, walk the left foot over, and then outside elbow down, inside elbow down. Notice I straighten my back leg to keep the stretch as much as I can here. Breathe. Good. Drop the back knee down, come on up, straighten the front leg, breathe. Yeah, this is my good side, but the thing is, both sides work together, so I don't want to go, oh, this is my good side, and then I work really hard on this side, and then the other side needs to help out a little bit, and it can't help out. That would not be good. Good. Now, come on back down. So we did this 3 times. If you prefer not to do this, you can just stay in this stretch. This is a great stretch here. If you wanted to stay here, come down, drop this knee out to the side. You'll be on the outside of the foot. Absolutely fine. All right. Those of you that feel ready for the arm balance, you got 3 stages. First stage, back knee stays down. Right, left hand kind of goes underneath, so you got to bend it outside. Right? So it looks like that. That's how I'm bending that arm out to the side. Then that creates a shelf for the leg. So you take the leg and then lift it up. Bend the arms. Hold it here. Breathe. That's hard enough for most people. Notice my arms are bent 90 degrees. And then push it back up. If holding your body holding your arms at 90 degrees is hard for you, even with the back knee down, that's where the work needs to come from. That's where you have to continue working in order to be able to get the arm balance, because your whole body is resting on the arms, and unless you can hold your body up with your arms, you're not going to be able to do the arm balances. So, second time from here now. Back into it. This time, remember, this other arm has got to come underneath you, because you twist it in, you turn it a little bit. Let the rib cage rest on that arm. Down, and then straighten the back leg. Hold it. It's kind of stage 2. Breathe. Drop it all. Come on back. Stage 3 is straightening and lifting. Straighten the legs, lift the legs. Ready? Come forward, abdomen strong. And again, you're gonna see my hamstring is tighter. So when I try to straighten this leg, it doesn't straighten all the way. You just do the best you can, right, with what you have. So abdomen strong, elbows under, lean over, and then lift. Straighten, breathe. And step back. Vinyasa. I'm going all the way to the mat. Gentle cobra. And then child's pose for a moment. You can take child's pose. There's a lot of core work there. See how it feels for you. Good. Downward facing dog. We got one more to do. Go ahead and take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a big stretch. Switch sides and stretch. Good. And then drop to the knees. Cross the legs. Sit forward. So this one, there's a bunch of different warm-ups to get there. So we can all do something, even if you're not going to do that final arm balance. Shake out the legs. Let's start with the left leg. So pick up your left foot. Hold it this way. Pull it in. Or if you can, you wrap this way, right? Sit up tall. A little bit side to side. A little twist. Stretching the hip, the outer hip flexor. Stretch it. And breathe. Good. And then from there, go ahead and take the arm. So just like before, if you had your leg on top of the elbow, you can do the same thing here. You got to bend the arm out to the side, get that leg up. If here, you can grab the top, right? And then push up. Maybe breathe. I'm not going as far, but the idea is to straighten that leg, do the best you can. Then we move to the arm balance. From here, you're gonna cross these legs, engage the abdomen, straighten the legs out to the side, and breathe. And then just come down. Good. How'd that go? Other side, same thing. Take this leg up. Oh, pull it in a little bit. It's interesting. Lift up, twist and turn. A little shake. Getting that hip, loosened up a little bit. Good, then go ahead and set that in there like that. And then top of the hand reaches the top of the foot, and then push that leg straight. That may or may not work. See, my head is on top of the arm. If you can get it underneath the arm with the shoulder back, that's ultimately where you want to get to. If you can, and you may not. Right now my body's not letting me, but that's okay. Oh, good. Back to the center. Now, hook the legs, engage the abdomen, straighten them out to the side and hold. 3 breaths. Very nice. Come on back. Bring the legs forward. Shake them out for a second. Take the arms up. Fold. Just for a moment, a few breaths. So there's a few fun arm balances. I think on Wednesdays are going to be more workshop Wednesdays where we kind of break down some of the poses, arm balances. Sometimes, inversions sometimes, but we'll go deeper into Wednesday because now we sort of got Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And so at least we have a theme for each day. Bring the soles of the feet together, lift the upper body up. Lean forward, stretch. And of course, I always take requests. So if you said, hey, I want to try this, or I want to learn how to do that, or I want to work on this a little bit, just send me a message. So via Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching this, you can always send me a message and eventually I'll get it. It might take, I found messages, there was some other, like a request for a message that, now what? How? This person sent me a message 2 years ago. Can't believe it. All right, go ahead and come on up. I want to just do a little bit of a pigeon. So let's go into pigeon here. Left leg back, but I want to do kind of a double. Now let's go to down dog. So I guess I want to do pigeon prep. So down dog first. And then step the right leg forward. Drop the back knee down. Walk this right foot over to the middle of the mat. Scoot the back knee back some, lengthen the upper body, and sink down into that stretch. All right. Oh, yes. Breathe. Try something here. Bing, bing. Give you a little bit of I think that is a closer view. We'll see. Stretch it here. few breaths. Good, now pigeon pose. So that was about a minute on that side, but now you can take this right to pigeon. Pigeon pose, of course, make sure it doesn't hurt the knee. And then from here, you can kind of go deeper into the stretch. Just relax and soften. We'll spend a solid minute, minute and a half here. Very good. Yeah, so I mentioned this earlier, but we are definitely building basically like a virtual studio where we're going to have all these different classes and you can join at different membership levels, and we'll continue to stream on a regular basis, at least a few classes a week, and then we'll put them back there. So, and then we'll give all kinds of fun things for the members, and yeah, basically reinvent what I've been doing for the last 20 years. It's all gone online. Everything's gone online, everybody. But definitely want to hear from you as far as what you're looking for or wanting to hear and or learn. So definitely let us know. Last few breaths on this side. Good. And then from here, switch it. We're going to switch sides. So you can go back to down dog for a moment. Take a breath, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it. And then we're going to switch. So left leg forward, dropping the back knee down. You're going to move the foot to the middle of the mat, let the knee fall out to the left. Scoot the back knee back some, lengthen the upper body, and then sink down and stretch. Holding here for, that was a good 45 seconds or so. So just breathe and stretch. So I'm excited again. Today I'm going to talk about the courage, commitment, and consistency in your life, in your, whether it be workouts or work business. Madison has these fake phones. It's like my old phones that have been in my drawer for years and years and years. So those are her phones, and she dials the phone, and I'll say, "Oh, Madison, who's calling?" She's like, "Oh, I'm on a work business call." She does work business. She's 4 years old. She has work business. Go ahead now and take that foot into pigeon. Yesterday she had 5 different outfits on. I swear, every few, I don't know, hours or whatever, I go, "Oh, Madison, that's a great, nice outfit." She literally changed into 5 different outfits yesterday. It's hysterical. Oh, the things that kids will do. Hold here, pigeon pose, relax as much as you can, breathe. And just one more note on the depression / positivity / gratitude. Let's just assume that we're all gonna die from imminent, right? Let's just assume for a moment, hypothetically speaking, we were all gonna die. And none of us were gonna last through 2020. How would you want to live the rest of 2020? Depressed? Probably not. I don't think. I mean, I sure wouldn't. That's for sure. I'd be like, woohoo! I got 6 more months to just like live it up, right? And so I think it's important to understand that. There's a great book, and I think the guy's name is Stephen Levine, or Levin, I guess. I don't know. But he wrote a book called A Year to Live, and I read it while I was climbing Kilimanjaro, actually. And this trip to Africa I did with my friend Scott and the Go campaign just a couple of years back. And And it was all about basically making things right in your life so that if you did die, you'd be okay dying, which is essentially the whole entire, premise of Buddhism. But, forget about the religious stuff. Just think about that for a second. Like, how do you want to go out? And that's, one of the things, go ahead and come on up. One of the things that I think about often, because I almost lost my life 27, 28 years ago. And, it's just had death in my life and in my family and illness and, it's not fun, right? It's not fun to be around people who are dying, but I think if you don't see that, or you don't have an experience, a near-death experience, or you don't think you're going to die, maybe you just don't see the beauty and the miracle of life. So that's what I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you that you woke up this morning, you took a breath, you need to have some gratitude. That's it. I know it's all relative. I know we all go through stuff. I know everybody has their days. I'm part of that process too. But, it's your reminder to come back to gratitude. All right, lean back, lift up, legs up and over the head for plow. If you're okay, you can go up to shoulder stand and breathe. Legs wide from there, flex the feet. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Legs up from there, and then down over the head slowly, easily. This is where I gotta come out early. Hui. And then final twist. So pull the right knee into the chest. Give it a good squeeze in. Roll to the left side and twist. Instagrammers, we're going to lose you momentarily. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for practicing with us. Support us. Support your local business if you can. Switch sides. Same thing. Other side. Twist. Good. Back to the center. Shavasana, final rest. I'm just going to close that door, but set yourself up in Shavasana, your final resting pose, lying flat on the back. Eyes closed, feet flop open. Take a nice big cleansing breath, just a few minutes here. Now is the time for your body to assimilate the movements, the breath, the experience. Okay, you can bring your left hand to the heart center, right hand to the belly. Pause for a moment, take a few breaths. And then bend the knees, roll to your right side, take your time. And then make your way back up to a seat, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed. Just take a couple breaths here. Reconnecting with your mind, body, breath, spirit, energy, all together as one whole being. Grateful, right? Grateful to be alive, grateful to be here now, wherever here is for you. You can be nowhere else but here. It's impossible, at least right now. Might become possible later, but right now, you can't be anywhere else but here. So be here now. Take a breath. Bring the palms together. Take a moment of gratitude. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you very much for showing up. Thank you for practicing. And remember, stay grateful. So I know things can be tough out there in all kinds of different ways, and from people dying to losing careers and money, and just having to keep our distance, right? I mean, it's just it can look really bad. It can feel really bad. At the same time, there is an incredible amount of beauty and peace and calmness and tranquility and compassion and love and caring that's happening. And so the more we focus on, what we lack and what we don't have, the less we can be grateful for what we actually do have. So stay grateful for what you do have, and thanks so much for all your support and showing up. And if you can, donate for your class. If not, donate and make sure you help support your local business. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow, possibly from home. But thank you very much, and I will talk to you next.